All right, sorry about that, guys. Had a emergency to attend to. We all good now. If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be
Sweet.
on your guard.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
I will find all the chests. Ooh, there's a lot of side missions here. Excuse me while I loot every single bag and chest I
Not
can
sure how
find.
I'd fare in a little place like this.
Damn it.
But Mummy,
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
Don't mind me.
but you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you.
Oops.
Why don't you do some more drawings for me?
All right, let's grab this side mission.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
My paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Wonder who lives here.
Knock, knock. Alright, so there is a merchant over here. Might as well give them a talk. Hello.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price.
No,
My prices are low
not
enough
much of a
already,
discount.
you see.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help
Sorry.
you with today?
Plenty of potions. A potion enhances a drinker's defense by covering them with a durable rocky skin. That might be good. Increases spell damage, aids in healing, and restores a bit of the drinker's health. Okay, let's get one of these.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
Maybe sell some of these common stuff that we're not really
no trouble
using.
selling this. Thank you.
Perfect. We already have one of these, but... Alright, now we're already back up to
Hope
460.
to see you again sometime.
What is
After
this?
what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. Accio! Incendio! Protego! Lumos!
Oh shit.
Accio!
The Sins are actually really easy to kill.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
So, don't like spiders, huh?
Accio! Levioso! Protego!
Sweet. All right, now we're getting some more interesting stuff. Kind of seeing the outskirts of Hogwarts. Is that the main one that's over here? Trails of Merlin. A woman needs help just across the water beyond the dock. Let's actually do that one just because it's so close. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Hogwarts Legacy so far. The combat was a little weird to get used to, but now since we're kind of those classes or with the dummies really helps kind of get an idea of what different combos you can do.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Too bad.
Student, you can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Let's go.
Oh, actually.
Levioso!
Bitch.
Pay for that.
Accio!
Too easy. Hello there.
Watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh yeah? Brilliant, lady. The collection section of your field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies, such as their weaknesses to certain spells.
Tago! We can hold them off!
Stupid! I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my dead body! Not today!
Accio!
You made a grave mistake.
Accio!
Get right, nerd.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Ooh.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, that swirl. Oh, okay.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted
Incendio.
territory. I am curious about
Leviosa.
these pyres.
Accio. Leviosa.
I don't know. Doesn't look like any of the stuff we currently have can really do anything. But
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
well, that's what I just tried to do.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Gotcha. That's what I tried to do the first time.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Oh, that's so cool looking with Merlin at the bottom.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I've solved Merlin's trial. I should speak. Oh, well, yeah. Nope, go away.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My
Sweet.
guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Dope.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of
Revelio.
my notes and books.
Hide away! Another side quest. Alright. We'll have to keep an eye out for those done.
Assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Sure.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses, Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
Alright. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity.
Oh.
We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Oh, well, alrighty.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe.
Yeah, we'll do your mission some other time.
It sounds as if our astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Let's see what else we have around us, though. So we have one of Merlin's trials up here. Or is that the one that we just did? I feel like that's the one that we just did, but I'm not quite sure. If I zoom in, will other stuff kind of appear? Field guide pages. Okay, there is one right there as well. World is really starting to open up for us now. If you see this icon at a location, hover over it to reveal any hidden icons that may be at the same location. Okay. What quest do we have right now? What's our main one? Potions? Let's jump back to Hogwarts and do the potions class. This one should be good. Wait, there we go. Sweet. Potions.
Shouldn't there be orders or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in
Revelio. Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Damn. Let's not go down there. Let's do the potions class.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Alrighty. Bring on the QTs.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Oh. On clump. What if I just never added the second one? I like the music.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased.
Oh, yeah, we have that one that's
Others,
still in there.
may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Alrighty.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumor.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Fuck it.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain
That's a
Sharp
funny
won't miss it.
Fwooper.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not...
Revelio.
There's a feather. There's a mongrel fur. Ashwinder eggs. Memorandum. Date December 31st, 1875 from Error Office. Subject Borgin and Burkus. Borgin and Burkus has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Oryers to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Follow instructions to follow. Interesting.
Revelio.
Anything else? Doesn't look like it.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
I feel like we're going to get in trouble.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in an
Doris.
unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
29 seconds. I do have to say I really like the crafting so far for the station, for the potions as well as the herbs. Speaking of this, we might want to go back to the herbology class to get that herb that we were doing earlier. I just remembered that when we were talking earlier. Oh, while we're here, we might as well make you some other stuff, right?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to.
Oh no.
Get it!
Oh god.
Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Nope.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr.
wasn't
Weasley
me.
brew chaos.
I don't know what you
I'm
mean.
not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions.
Okay, fine.
I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine
Excuse me,
various
sir, but I
ingredients,
beg
you
to
should
differ.
gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okie dokie. And it wasn't me.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
So it.
Ugh,
Have we talked to him again? Where is he?
Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
What happened?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day.
Oh,
Best
yeah,
be off.
probably.
Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Or more.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Accio.
Alright, well, before we do that, let's jump back to maybe some of the side missions. Although these seem to be outside of it. Well, we want to go back to herbology anyways to get that one, so we might as well do this, I think. Let's collect some of the stuff that we've gathered as well. Ooh, Dragonhide Protector's Cloak. That's dope. Spider Slayer Armor. Officer's Uniform. Okay. Okay, I like how they're doing that. It's very rewarding to be able to do stuff like that, I think. As well as solve... So we have to solve one more to increase our storage, which is definitely a priority, I'd say. Let's... Did I already mark it? Yeah, I did. I think. Hold on. Yep, I did. Alright, let's head back to herbology and grab the... grab our thing that we made, as well as do this side mission.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why.
I'm kind of curious to see, like, what's the main difference between... I mean, say if I start a Gryffindor playthrough, what's so different about it compared to Slytherin? Isn't the... I'm sure the main quest is about the same, but I don't know. I'd be interested in seeing what the main difference will be between each house. Come here, you book. Lots of bees.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio!
Sweet. All right, so since it's a hidden place, we probably should equip the this one. Let's do, oh no, let's replace that one for now.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology court. Devil's Snare. Seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Ow.
Lumos.
Ow. I wasn't paying attention. Ooh. It's all around.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio.
I feel like I'm playing well, what's that game called?
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio. Lumos.
Oh no.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, A Plague's Tale. That's what the game I was trying to think of.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous
Oh
tentacle
my god,
would be
that's
enough for
huge.
Duncan to prove his bravery.
This seems like a terrible idea, by the way.
Incendio. Lumos.
That's a big boy.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Anything else in here before I leave? Doesn't seem like it. Sweet. And now we're right up to the greenhouses where we can collect our thing we made earlier. I actually think it's right here. Wasn't it? I can't quite remember actually. Surprised that thing doesn't eat us. Oh, sweet. Yay. Awesome. And it's better than what we have now, so we might as well equip that. Was it robe? What was it? I don't remember. Trifecta school robe, superb. It's about the same, it looks like. Definitely looks cooler, I think. I kind of like the look of that a lot, actually. Let's do that. And then the outfit. Oh my god, 21. Holy crap. Yeah, we can do that. Little odd to have that look, but maybe we can change it up. There we go. Sweet. That looks good to me. Alright, what do we get here again? Sweet. I do like these ones, but I like having that classic look as well, so that one works for me. Awesome.
Revelio.
Might as well try to collect all the stuff we can, I'd say. All right, so that was the corridor that we came out of. Okay. The one that we were in originally was this one, I believe. Yep. Our thing's right here. Perfect. Sweet. That works out perfectly. We didn't really have to. I'm happy like stuff doesn't die over time. I thought for sure like the Dittany leaves will be dead before we got back for some reason. Very happy to see that they don't die. Let's collect this side quest as well real quick.
Oh dear, I shall.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation. Because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands.
That'd be really bad, actually.
If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Alrighty. What can I do with you?
Incendio.
Hell yeah. 3 away.